Hello, hello, hello. This is Tamika Peters, President and CEO of Grow Your Nonprofit, where we help startups, small and stagnant nonprofits grow through fundraising strategies, strategic planning, and so much more. Guys, today you're in for a treat. I have my special guest here, Allison. She is with Florida Blue. We will discuss how, with her outreach program, she is growing the nonprofit through partnerships, health initiatives, and so much more. But before we get started, I'd like to thank the sponsors of my podcast. Trinity Life Foundation Naples, helping at-risk youth through their enrichment programs. AVID, that stands for the Associations of Haitians Living Abroad. They just opened an amazing support center right here in the beautiful Fort Myers, where they will help you with immigration support, utility billing, and English as a second language. Vax Truce, they just received a grant from the CDC to raise awareness of COVID-19 and vaccine resources in the Black and Brown communities. Premier Mobile Health Services, your route to better health. Last but not least, Best Insurance USA, a Florida Blue provider, helping you navigate the waters of health insurance, business insurance, and so much more. So, guys, like I said, my special guest here, Allison. How's it going, Allison?
Hello, great. It's going wonderful. My name is Allison Smith. I am a community specialist with Florida Blue. We have a beautiful center in sunny Southwest Estero, Florida at Coconut Point Mall. And we offer a lot there, more than just selling health insurance. We do sell health insurance to individuals under the age of 65, as well as Medicare age folks. But we also have customer service agents. We have nurses on staff. We have myself, which is like a social worker. So our nurses and myself, we're both certified health coaches.
Okay.
So we give presentations on different topics monthly. Starting in January, we'll resume our monthly presentations. My topic in January will be mastering your motivation, staying on point, staying focused for your goals and your wellness and your health-related goals that you may have. And our nurses also can check your blood pressure, your cholesterol, and your glucose. All of that's free for members. We do give out a free gift to people that come in and
show us this great Mediterranean dish book. I was looking at that, and I don't know if it has meat on there, but it looks very tantalizing and delicious.
Yes, lots of fresh, healthy, and delicious recipes in this cookbook. It's just one of our free gifts. Every season, we kind of rotate different gifts that we like to give out to our members that come and meet with our nurses, or starting in January, if they meet with myself, the community specialist, and I help them out with resources, mental well-being support, substance abuse support if it's needed, health plan literacy. They will also get a free gift for meeting with me in the center. And I can work with both members and non-members, so not just exclusively members.
Okay, that's really good to know, because I know some people may be shy, maybe they don't have their legal status, and they still need access to care, because as you know, we want to prevent people from staying out of the emergency room. So even if they're not a member, just giving them information to healthy choices, such as ways to cook healthy meals, mental health, Tai Chi. When you first arrived, you gave me your calendar for December, and I understand, yes, here's the calendar. And you have a different calendar every month, and there was what was it? Painting with passion. Painting with passion. We have strength, balance, and stretch, Zumba. So these are activities that are free to the public, whether you're a member or not, correct?
Exactly. So Zumba, Tai Chi, strength, balance, and stretch, yoga, the painting with passion, all of these classes are free and open to the public. You do not have to be a member to come to the classes. Come have fun, do a painting class, take a fitness class, feel better, feel healthier. And our mission is all about, helping communities and people achieve better health. So this is on point with that mission.
Yeah, and that's very important, taking care of the whole total person, because, oftentimes the direction and the healthcare system sometimes is just medication. But is there a way through food, diet, exercise, maybe I need to lose weight where I could lower my blood pressure, for example? Those different strategies, and also mental. I know mental health is a big thing now, something that we didn't always talk about growing up, and now we see that it's very important because your mental health can also throw off your whole chemistry in your body and make you ill as well. So that's very important. So as a community outreach person, I'm always interested in partnerships and how nonprofits are growing their partnerships and what do they look for when they align themselves with partners. So let's talk about the types of partnerships. I know we talked about a few. If you could kind of tell us the partnerships you have locally in the community and how you go about aligning yourself with the right partnerships and what you look for.
Sure, absolutely. So just recently, Florida Blue and our retail center in Estero, we've been involved with and affiliated with many things. We've done the Walk to End Alzheimer's, which was just last weekend or the weekend before. We've done the Call Your Heart Walk, Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. We've done that several years in a row. Walk for Wishes of Southwest Florida, which is Make a Wish. March of Dimes, we went to a gala this year. We're part of the Greater Fort Myers Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Estero Chamber of Commerce, the Naples Chamber of Commerce, the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, wow.
We're really heavily involved with the Heights Foundation, which is right here in Lee County in Fort Myers. We did a wonderful, we helped them with their back to school event.
Okay.
We also had a back to school event at our center in August where we gave out free backpacks to the community for children and had all sorts of fun activities and events going on. We're helping out Heights Foundation now with a Christmas toy drive for the children in the community.
That's good to know.
We also part of Women in Business, which is Mujeres Emprendedoras.
Okay.
We're part of the networking.
Say that 3 times.
Yes. I do speak a little Spanish, but that one was tricky for me tonight. And then we're also part of the newspaper El Mensajero de Southwest Florida.
Okay, so, I'm familiar with those organizations. And also my client AVID, the Associations of Haitians Living Abroad. I know Florida Blue was really instrumental in helping them with their back to school event. And recently they also had a turkey bash and family fun day actually last month at 3 different locations in Fort Myers, Naples, and in Immokalee. And Florida Blue was instrumental with their sponsorships to help with turkeys and food and then the back to school supplies. So thank you so much. I know when the organization reach out to you, you guys see if their mission aligns with you guys' mission and you try to help. So that's really important. So how do you find and align with the different organizations? Do they reach out to you or you're intentional about reaching out to other organizations?
So it's a combination of both.
Okay.
So my role as a community specialist is to create partnerships and outreaches with the community agencies and nonprofits that are around and staying aware of what's available for people, a member or non-member that may need to get to a food pantry or may need help with an electric bill or may need help with housing.
You guys help with that?
My role, I help with
aligning them with nonprofits that offer those services.
Right.
I see. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But then as far as what your question was, to get back to that, so yes, making these connections is part of my job to stay in the loop with these agencies, but then connecting them with other people within Florida Blue that can maybe continue partnerships and coordinate all of that.
You know, that's very important because I know sometimes the smaller nonprofits don't always have the budget to provide benefits to their employees. And in some cases, if an employee is part-time or is at a certain economic threshold, that they may be able to receive free health care or a very reduced rate and through the Florida Blue Marketplace. And another thing I like about Florida Blue is that the client just don't choose a health plan. You sit down and you learn more information about them and their family dynamics and help them select the best plan possible for them and give them an opportunity to answer questions. It's not just a transaction. It's the whole person. And I can tell by the way you talk about the programs and services that you offer and that you're connected to the community. It's not just a one and done.
Right, exactly. If someone comes in looking for insurance, they're going to leave with a whole lot more than that. They're going to leave with a whole team team of people that are there to help them understand the benefits, the rewards, if they have a question about a claim or billing, if they want to talk to a nurse about eating healthier, reducing their cholesterol or healthy blood pressure and how to get there. We can help with all of that. And then if they need help with mental health or substance abuse, or they know someone that does, it's a whole family community thing, and we're there for them. And so we wrap around them with everything and then offer them some free classes as well that they can participate in if they want to.
Wow, you hear that, guys? Free classes, a themed gift every month, such as this Mediterranean dish book where you can cook yourself healthy meals. So that's very important. So what is one thing people would be surprised to learn about Florida Blue that's not obvious?
Well, we've been around for many, many years in Florida, and we are just trying to help people and communities achieve better health, and trying to be creative about that, and look at social determinants of health and inequities, and trying to balance that, and so that everyone has equal opportunity for health care and resources, and so let's touch on health inequities. Why do you feel that there are health inequities? Is it a lack of education, that there are actually resources that are available to certain segments of our population? Do you know? So I don't know an exact answer to that. I think it's a complex question.
Yes,
definitely. So I think there's a lot of factors that go into that, but lack of knowledge of what's available out there, and then I think it's always a work in progress. We're trying to improve and better for the community. So
that's very important. I think by getting involved, like you are with the chambers of commerces, and letting people know what you do, information spreads. I know during COVID-19 and in certain communities not getting the vaccine, I know some groups that I work with, they were able to reach more people in the minority communities through the churches. So because people tend to believe in like what their neighbors are saying, or their congregation or church is saying. So that's very important.
Trust. It's having that trust. It's very important.
Yeah, trust is very important. So with that said, as you look for other partnerships, how would someone reach you? You could, whether it's your email address or telephone number, it'll appear on the screen.
Sure. So my name is Allison Smith. My email is just my first and last name, so allison.smith, and that's Allison with 2 L's, ALLISON, .smith @floridablue.com, and my phone number 239-494-3460. That's the number for the center in Estero. So if you need to reach a sales agent, a service agent, a nurse, or myself, that's the same number that you could call to reach the center.
All right. Thank you so much, Allison, for your time, for coming on the Grow Your Nonprofit podcast and sharing with our audience the strategies you're using to form partnerships and also to make an impact in the community.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So guys, I hope you learned something here today. Florida Blue is a nonprofit. It may not appear as a nonprofit because they're so large, but everyone has humble beginnings. Everyone starts somewhere, whether you're a for-profit or a nonprofit. The strategy used to grow your nonprofit is through strategic planning, leadership, and having a team, because in order to elevate, you have to delegate. So they have a huge team out there in the communities, joining organizations such as the Chambers of Commerce's, being involved in walks, mental health, to also be a referral base to people in the community. So that's very important. So this is Tamika. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, guys, yes, we do have an Etsy store with our merch. Please visit it and see all sorts of cool nonprofit merch. So stay tuned for more Grow Your Nonprofit podcast episodes. introducing the Grow Your Nonprofit merch in our Etsy store. So go on over to our Etsy store today and explore our collection. Pick your favorites. By doing so, you're not only elevating your style, but also contributing to the Grow Your Nonprofit mission. Thank you for being part of our community, and thank you for your dedication to making a difference. We appreciate your support, and we can't wait to see you rocking our Grow Your Nonprofit merch. Now stay tuned for more empowering content on Grow Your Nonprofit podcast. And until our next time, keep growing and keep giving.